Good. Please excuse the black screen for a moment there. I don't know why OBS sometimes loses track of which window I wanted to stream, but it does sometimes, and so it goes. So let me tweet out that I'm live. There we go. At least I think I'm live. It's possible that I'm undead and don't really realize it. You wouldn't know, would you? You wouldn't know if you're secretly listening to a ghost. But anyway, enough of that. It's not October. So greetings and salutations and welcome back to Ultima VII, the Black Gate, and more specifically, the Forge of Virtue. When last we left off, we had virtuously, I assure you, crafted a blade with a demon in the set within it. And we've been given our instructions to get the lenses and to get the talismans and exile Exodus, funnily enough. The lenses are the two lenses that operate on the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. And the talismans, I believe, are the talismans of principle used by the gargoyles. So we're actually going to be leaving the Isle today. We have in fact finished off the various tests. The trial of courage, the trial of truth, and the trial of love, I believe. Guys, can we move out, please? Thank you. So, we're off then, in fact. I'm going to have a quick chat with our mage friend. This is Erethian, isn't it? I'm losing track a little bit. I'll speak to thee no more, Avatar. He ignores you. Okay. Well, that was a nice and quick conversation. Convenient, I suppose. Right. So we're going to be back here. That black orb that we saw previously is the there we go. The core of Exodus, the main villain from Ultima 3. Yes, Ultima 3. Ultima 2 is the one with Minax. And since we're leaving, we might as well get some supplies. 20 magic bolts. I should remember that I have those. We're fine for food for the moment, I think. If only for the moment. But we're pretty much out of ammunition. Just about. I forget whether I'd already fed him or not. Oh well. I missed. Ceramed. Here we go. So, we have this nice nifty sword. This sword is the most powerful weapon in the game, if I recall correctly, bar none. And yes, that includes that musket, I'm pretty sure, which I can probably get rid of now. Okay, you can see more or less where we are over there. Time for us to head back to Britain to restock and to stop in at the museum and help ourselves to some of what I suppose are technically our items. Dupre, would you care to join us? Oh, no, not you, Olo. Sorry. Ah, there we go. And now, Katrina is just hanging around. There we go. Now we get the lovely carpet music and we can just head out. Excellent. So yes, excuse me. Off to Britain for us. Haven't been there for a while now, in fact. Yeah. What else? So what is there to say? So we need ammunition, probably don't need food, and we need the lenses. I think that's about it, really. Let me take a quick look at our equipment. Okay, so I have nearly full magic armor. YOLO has magic gauntlets at least, but the rest is chain and a crested helm, sorry. He has some okay weapons, not as good as... We can get rid of that, I think. You're out of ammo, you at least have some backup stuff. You have the Hoe of Destruction. What was that? Oh yes, I was using that, so I don't really have anything to move to anyone else. Oh, we don't need that to be lit right now. It is tempting to give her a secondary weapon, but I could use someone with a light source is the thing. You have a magic shield at least. I'm not using a magic shield because I have a two-handed sword, so that's fine. You have some good plate, that's fine. You have some good plate, that's fine. So yeah, it's mainly ammunition, I think. Yeah, you I'm probably going to just leave as a melee fighter. You, Katrina, you're not really the most powerful fighter, are you? No, you're a dexterity person. Unfortunately, most of my people seem to be dexterity people, which means I'm constantly short of frontline people. And constantly short on ammo. Okay, well, you have the Hoe of Destruction, so you're fine. You're more or less fine. We have some lightning whips fielded. Could use some better backup for her. Let me just see something quickly. Pull up those weapon values. Whoops. Haha, can't spell weapon today. There we go, weapon values. So the weapon values, I want to see whether the sling or the bird plus, what's it is better? Bird plus axe, or boomerang actually. So a sling does 3 damage to a range of 16. A magic boomerang only does 2 damage, so that's not really worth anything. The hawk plus axe is actually a better combination, I do think, presuming that they do both work. So I'm inclined to, let me put that away. Now I'm going to move this to you. Oh, you can't, hold on. Can you hold that on? Yeah, you can hold that for a moment. Whoops. Good. And can you take the hawks as well? The hawk as well. Let's see, you have some space. I'm just going to drop some coin with you, I think. There. That should hopefully free up enough mass. No, it did not. Okay, what about another pile of coins? Which reminds me, we want to go to the Mint and the Jeweler, actually, to exchange some of our stuff. Ah, there we go, good. What is this? Oh, the Sistericus Castambra thing, okay. That's fine. Yes, thank you. Don't actually need to read that again. That was part of the Trial of Love, I believe. I might want to drop off some of my useless junk in the not too distant future. Okay, so where are we now? Oh, good. We actually just want to head northwest, more or less. And actually, I would like to stop at my ship to... I think I want to be somewhere around here to manage some of the stuff that I'm carting around. Speaking of carts, there's a cart track, I believe. All a bit of the whole inventory management stuff that this game includes. Okay, so let's... it's a good spot. Doubt it's going to let me land here. No, I didn't think so. Can I land on the deck here? Come on. No, I didn't think it would let me. Alright, worth a shot, worth a shot. There's a door right there, and there's an empty patch of grass here, so good. This seems fine. Oops, come on, there we go. And let's go and do some inventory management, shall we? We shall. Probably going to want that eventually. This is a poison dagger, there's a glass, we have a good couple of glass swords. A glass item, okay. Hold on, let me sort this stuff a bit. Glass swords, those are invaluable. Those are for killing really big tough monsters. An empty barrel. And some barrels with, oh, some light sources. We're going to want those, I think, because we've been going through ours. So let's take that. And I think let's put, come here you. Let's put spent light sources into here. Speaking of which... You have some spent light sources on you. Here we go. Such as that. I'm not going to litter, just to let you know, because I'm an avatar of the virtues. Probably don't need that. That one's spent, that one's spent, that one's not. Okay, you can tell because it won't let you attempt to ignite a spent torch, but it will happily let you, it will just say spent if you try to ignite a spent torch. Spent, and spent, and spent, and spent. Good. Well, I mean, not good, but at least that clarifies matters. Oops. Right, close that, close that, close that. Pick up these. We are a little low on these light sources, so we might want to see about getting some at some stage. In the meanwhile, what junk do I have in my inventory? I probably don't need this rifle anymore. It is my Orb of the Moons, I want that. This sword is not really useful to me and makes a horrible noise. These shears turned out to be useless. What are you? Okay, I might want to hang on to that. These are my rings, my spell books. Don't need that right now. This one. What's this? Oh, whoa. Oh no, you're kidding me. It just crashed. The game just crashed. Oh, and we hadn't saved. All right, fine. Not a major problem. We hadn't yet done much. Let's journey onward. And let's just head out. I am surprised that the game crashed like that. I don't know what caused that. Yes, I know, all very dramatic, very dramatic. Alright, they're all hungry, I forgot about that. Pyramid, I know you're hungry, but going on strike's not going to help. Excuse me. Hello? There we go. Right. Now I'm going to have a drop to drink. Excuse me if you hear that. Ah, that's better. Do keep yourself hydrated. Yes, well, I hope you listening are having a good day today. I'm actually having a pretty good day myself, I think. Very tired, but good. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I recently released an asset pack, or 2 asset packs actually. One's a little fantasy UI, hello Sea Serpent, a fantasy UI pack. These are both on itch.io. So yeah, fantasy UI asset pack with some stone-themed buttons and such like, and some curses and some heart symbols. So the curses are brass and crystal. One's brass and crystal, the other's just crystal. And the other asset pack is a set of 9 fantasy-themed backdrops. So yeah, if you're looking for game assets of that sort, maybe go check out my itch.io page. Right, shilling done for now. Not that there's anything wrong with such shilling, I think. In moderation, of course. I mean, excuse you. No. What am I trying to do? Trying to get this woman. Right. Okay, so we're going to put this in here, and she's going to take... Oh, right, I need to transfer a couple of piles of coins to her. Actually, I have a magic shield just burning here. Just put that aside. Someone might want for that. Someone might be able to use that a little better than she's currently... Well, she's not using it at all, so better than that. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to save quickly. Put it under danger because there's danger of this poor thing crashing. Right. So let's sort things again. My glass sword's down here where I can get at them easily. Oh yes, and we're going to want these again. And we're going to want... Oh, pardon me, excuse me. Because you have a bunch of spent light sources and a shield that we're not likely to use. Come on. Mouses are... Mice? Is the proper plural of the computer mouse? Mouses or mice? I'm not quite sure of that. At any rate, computer mice, computer mouses, whichever it is. Just move these into here in the meanwhile. I've forgotten what I was going to say about computer mouses, actually. These were all spent, as I recall. No crashing. Good. Just going to keep saving as we go. Okay. Right. Let's not put the rifle in there now. For now, just in case that was part of the problem. Right. Scroll of Infinity. I think we might still need that. Ah, it's that scroll that's doing it. Okay. I don't know what scroll that is, but it's not our friend. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're not going to look at the scroll. We're going to put it away over there. We're just going to do hopefully a little less trouble. Right. And I don't require. Okay, since this doesn't seem to be the problem, I'm just going to put that in there now. Likewise, this bucket and this sword. It's nice that sword provides light, but it makes such an annoying noise. And it's not a great sword either, as I recall. Certainly not as good as the Shade Blade. There we go. I'm pretty sure, at least. And then I'm going to move some of this. Oh, no, that can stay there, I think. Right. But don't need that lit. Spark. Oops, not that. Does this work? No, it does not. Okay. Good to know. Just in here a couple of rings. What's this? Okay, that's fine. Might need that. Okay, we want to hold on to that, I think. Get rid of some of the stuff. Do want that though. Excuse me while I inventory manage. We don't need that anymore, I don't think. Come on, go away. What junk are you carrying, Dupre? Probably don't need this anymore. Or that. Are either of these any good? Yeah, both of these are good, so we can move those to Maria. I'm going to move this Blackrock out, I think. I have my doubts that it's actually important, and we know where it is if we want it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm probably going to forget, but theoretically, we know where it is if we want it. I'm going to keep that bow on him to be on the safe side. Lots of Blackrock. Want the sextant. Don't know whether we want the bell, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. It's a small thing. Maria. Maria. Da 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 da. And I, with my apologies to Carlos Santana. Now, I'm not trying to move the dock. I'm trying to move this. And this, I suppose, is why these days items in games tend to have larger, or collect items that you're supposed to interact with have a tendency to have larger hitboxes than their actual visible size, because having them be pixel perfect tends to get a little fiddly, especially because, in fact, that was what I was going to say about computer mouses, mice, mices, whatever, is that while they are good for, pointing and clicking naturally, they're actually not great for high precision, really. They're accurate, but it can be sometimes difficult to hit exactly the right spot that you want. At least, maybe it's just my mouse, but that's what I've generally found. Anyway, so right, so we have this magic shield lying around. Who could use a magic shield? That's my question. YOLO theoretically is going to be wielding this. He just doesn't have the ammo yet. Could give Spark that shield. Probably a bit better than the main Gorge that he's currently... Oh, right, I just tried to move a boat. So I think, yes, let's see who else could use a shield. I think that's a ring slot. Yeah, that's a ring slot. So he can't actually wield that. You're using your hands. You actually have one. You're wielding those. You could use one. So our options here are between, once I get through all of these menus, Spark and Ceramid. We have 2 shields between the 2 of them. Yeah, my feeling is that it should go to Spark. So what I'm going to do then is do that and that. Good. Now let's save. And if you've just joined in and wondering why I'm saving under danger, that's because we had the game crash on us twice. Because of a scroll. That scroll over there. In fact, hold on, I've just saved. Let's see if it does it again. 3, 2, 1. Kablooey! Give me a moment to get the game back up. I'm not sure what scroll that is, but it very consistently blows up the game when I try to read it now. So yes, there it is. Anyway, so we're back in Britain to restock to... Oh, kittens, I forgot they were hungry. Back in Britain to restock, to sell off some of our junk, that sort of thing. I forget whether I fed her. And you. Good. Okay, so everyone's going to be satisfied for approximately 5 minutes, I believe. And that feels optimistic, honestly. Anyway, I think this might be the jeweler. So that would be our first stop. Yes, good. Hi, your job, and you buy... Oh, no, sorry, I don't want to buy something. I want... Okay, so jeweler. I want to sell you stuff. Precious materials, that's the one. Gems. I have a number of gems. I've been killing dragons and such like. Well, and yeah, dragons and drakes. I will pay thee 30 gold coins per gem. Is that price agreeable? Yes. I see that thou hast 24 gems. What hast thou been doing? Killing dragons and drakes all day long? Here is thy payment. Thank you, goodbye. I'm sure they must be on their way. Yeah, it's been a little while since we were back here. Oh, while we're here, I don't need anything from you right now. What I want is this one. Now let's see, who's using ranged weapons? Okay, so I need bolts for YOLO. I need arrows and friends for... Hold on. Do some shuffling here. Okay, fine. In that case, put it in one of the bags because somehow that fits better. Okay, so we need arrows for you. Could get arrows for him, but I think he's fine with his equipment. You're fine, you're fine. Do we want serum? No, I think let's stick with what we have now. Let's just get one set of arrows, one set of bolts. I think that's probably the way to do it. I want to buy arrows. Yep. Give me about 14 dozen. Thank you. Yep. Give me bolts. Yep. Another 14 dozen. No, good. And no, that's everything, thank you. That should keep us going for, again, another 5 minutes. So we can see some of the weapons that we've left here previously. Okay, so, you YOLO. Are these just ordinary bolts? Yeah. 68 bolts. Who else got... Okay, so those are supposed to go to you, but they're too heavy, so we're going to have to rearrange your equipment somewhat. Kittens. Okay, since you're supposed to be ranged, let's instead give that shield to Ceramid here. And pass bolts to you. Too many? Okay, fine. Let's try passing 47 bolts. Okay. Do you have any other junk that we can get rid of? That's one. Why? Yeah, okay, so... but it's important that he has a backup weapon. Okay, look, his pouches aren't doing much for us. Let's just drop them here for the moment. That might allow me to transfer some more of these to him. Good. Can you transfer any of yours? Not all of them at any rate. 23? No. Right, let's leave him at 100 arrows for now. We can come back for these 68 later. Where do those bolts all go? So yeah, he did get a bunch of them, but someone else got some bolts, I think. Probably not from the blue. Oh, you got them, okay. Did anyone else get bolts? Nothing, come on. Okay. So you have bolts. Okay. Just can't. Right, let's try a smaller number. Whoops. Maybe you can only have up to 50 or some such. We have 70, so let's transfer 30. Come on, there we go. Oh, but that's too heavy. So that means he's not my brother then. Okay. So he can handle 82, Dupre has the other 88. Good. As to this stuff, where's my... see, yeah, this one will do. Don't want to give up these rings just yet. Don't know that they have any real use or value. And I better hold on to the key to be on the safe side. The swamp boots I don't really care about. Yellow, you can have this stuff. I'll just leave it in your store. Same goes for this. Just so that we're not littering the streets, you know, we'll just litter YOLO's store. Here we go. When he's in our party, he knows about our stuff, that's fine. Yes, I know, Dupre, I know. Right, and then off to the bank. There we go, hopefully she's in. She is. Good. Hi. How may I help thee? Asks Cynthia. I want to exchange. Dost thou have some gold that thou wouldst like to exchange? I do. We can exchange thy gold nuggets and bars into spendable coin for thee. I will give thee 10 gold coins for each gold nugget and 100 gold coins for each gold bar. And here are 60 gold coins for thee in return, milady. I thank thee for thy business. Bye. Goodbye, milady. Good. Let me just do a quick review. How much money do we have? We still have 953 gold, so we're actually fine. Excellent. So we're rearmed. We have Weapon, we have, what's it? Well, everyone properly stocked, let me just say. Properly accoutered. And yes, next stop, the museum. I don't remember where the museum is, but the museum is, and it's our next stop. Sorry if you heard me drink there, but again, well, but I was thirsty. I think this might be it. Yes, good. Now let's see, what do we need here? Don't think, oh, this is what we need. I'll have that, and that. Hi there. I don't really need anything from you right now. Here's the question, which of these things are used by the mark and recall spell? Hold on, let me go look it up quickly. That's the one category, Ultima VII spells. Mark. Okay. Virtue stones. Okay, so casting the spell on one of the 8 virtue stones marks it with the location where the spell was cast, although the stone gives no indication of where this location actually is. If the recall spell is later used on the same stone, the caster is teleported to the place it was marked without any delay. Okay, good. So, that is what we're going to do next, I think. We're going to help ourselves to these virtue stones. Yeah. Again, technically, I think they're probably ours. Oops. So I'm hoping this is fine. Normally I would leave them, but it seems like we could really use them. Oh, here's another rifle there, and this won't fit. Okay. Let's put this in here. Let's try stuffing these in this one. Good. In that case, let's see if we can get these in here now. No, not the table. Okay, good. That's more like it. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, what else can we put in the... what is increasingly our junk pouch? So I want all 8 virtue stones. Ah, come on. Okay. New plan. Someone else gets the virtue stones. YOLO, as our second in command, you get the virtue stones. Okay, but then I'm going to have to move some of your coin. There we go. You have a bunch of space. Right. But you're already at 40. Okay, not YOLO then. You don't have much space. You have some space. Alright, let's see. Do you have an empty-ish pouch? Is the question. Ooh, I don't know. Is there going to be space there? What about you, Ceramid? Ugh. Close some stuff. By the way, I really like this pouch graphic. That is some nice art. Okay. That one's not empty. This one's close enough. Move some stuff into here. Then, let's try moving those virtue stones to this one instead. So Ceramid has our virtue stones. So I hope at least, to see if we can get this to work. So far so good. This out here. Don't get me wrong, this is a very cool inventory system, but it is a pain to play with. Too heavy. Ceramid. Maybe we should take you for some strength training, Ceramid. You don't need this bow. I don't really like the littering, but I'm going to leave it here this time anyway, because Getting a little sick of inventory management. And now it won't fit. Okay. And the last 2 virtue stones then will go here. Right. Good. Done. And I'm going to go, I think, to the place where the shops are. No, I'm going to go to the landing site, I think, that I chose, which is down somewhere? South, maybe? It's near the docks, wherever the docks are located. No, I think it's further south. I did say south, but then I went and walked north, which is, yeah, that sounds like me. So. Tum-ty-tum-ty-tum. Oh, I think this might be the docks. Yes, and we have shops right here. Yes, this. In fact. Yeah, no, let's stick to the landing site, I think. So it is a fairly convenient landing site. So. Yeah, this seems like a good spot. Not that one. That one. And one of these books has mark and recall. There we go. Now, Ceramid. Okay, so home I think is going to be green. Good. So now we can just teleport back here, which is really cool. And we want to head next to... you know what, I should be making a note of this somewhere. Hold on. Can I make notes here? I'm looking at DOSBox Game Launch. I'm seeing whether it has some option to add notes to a game's... What's it? Notes. Here we go. This will do. Green equals Britain. Oh no, this is add profile. Edit profile. That's what I actually want. And the notes are already filled in with other stuff. Okay, never mind. Bah. Alright, so DOSBox Game Launcher isn't going to let me do that. So I'm just going to put it in here then. New document, text document. Rename to Ultima VII Notes. And open it and enter. Green equals Britain. Good. Now I have a reminder somewhere at least. Right, and our next stop then is... Now we next need the talismans of the principles, I believe. So we're going to need to go to here, to the Gargoyle... what's the word that I'm looking for? Well, the Gargoyle Settlement at least. The Gargoyle Settlement, and yeah, again, sorry if you heard me drink there, and to their temple. So that's more or less southeast from where we are. Right, and we're off. So, what else? Nothing much else occurs to me right now. I'm trying to remember where we are in the main quest. You know, I think I made a note about that somewhere, but I don't remember where. Where are we, by the way? It's far too early to be... Oh, it's where we're at Buccaneer's Den, that's where. Definitely remember making a note like that. Don't know. But we'll figure out where we left off at some point, I imagine. Where are we now? Okay, next island up. It's the one that we want. There we go. And we want to head south from here, I think. Yeah, here's the... This is, in fact, the very place. Excellent. Set down here, I think. Nice. And I'm actually going to put a recall point here. I don't know whether we'll have to come back here, but it seems like a place that we might, so not that one. We're going to go with purple here. Mark purple. Then I'd better update my notes. So open that up again. And probably should leave it open. So what is that? Purple equals gargoyles, let's say. I think this island is Turfin, but I forget. Okay. So someone here we can chat with about getting those talismans. I don't want to just yoink them from someone's holy site. To have returned! To be glad to see you again, human, says Sistericus. To be welcome to the House of the Altars. To be helpful to you? Let me see. Altars? To be caretaker and group leader for the altars of the three principles. To wish to make a donation. Not right now, thank you. To donate next time, perhaps. Can't talk with you about it, it would seem. Maybe we need Draxinusom. He would be a reasonable bet for talking about taking... Oh, I think I just used up that candle that I had in Iana's hand. I completely forgot about. Alright, Draxinusom I think lives just here somewhere. I think this is Draxinusom's house. To be good to see you again, old friend. To be needing Draxinusom again so soon. Let's see. Is there anything here? Don't see anything. I'm just going to check a walkthrough quickly, just so that I know. Let's see, Blackgate hints. Specifically, I want to go back up to the top, I think. Forge of Virtue hints, that's the one. Go Talisman of Infinity and Beyond. Where do I begin? Let's see. Okay, that's great. I've done that bit. Oh, I think maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I'm supposed to use the talismans that I already have. Okay, that's fine. Goodbye, Draxinusom. Thank you for your time. So I was wondering what I was supposed to do with those 3 talismans of truth, love, and courage that I had. But for some reason I thought they were talking about the gargoyle principles. Anyway, due north more or less is where we want to go, I believe. I'll take a moment to have another drink. I'm quite thirsty at the moment. Which is a good time to have a drink, really. By have a drink, I mean imbibe fluids, not take alcohol. I'm having, well, I'd say hot chocolate, but it's not hot anymore. I'm having warm chocolate. Tepid chocolate. Oops, bit of a graphical bug there, but that's fine. You know, for today, this engine is utterly amazing. This is really impressive work, I would say. These days, of course, you know, the movement's jerky, the resolution's low, not all of the art is wonderful, but again, for its day, this is amazing. This is really amazing stuff. The way things like Doom were amazing in their day. And yes, I know there are people who would say that Doom is still amazing. I think we would further to the east there. But I mean, compared to what modern games can do, you know, it's not as impressive anymore. But there we go. For its day, it was quite amazing. Right, so I think we might be about ready to polish off the Forge of Virtue. What do I do about the spent sconce? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do something about that. Can't move that. Don't know whether that's good enough, but we'll find out, I suppose. So we need the convex and concave lens. Do light test. Okay, so I think we better save at this point. I do not know that I have this set up correctly, and you know, magic's a dangerous thing. So let's put one over here, and oops, yeah, come on, there we go, and one over here. You might, no, that's not right. Something is not correct. Let's see. It might be that this thing is not good enough. Let me just see. I think I have an ignite spell. I don't know that it's going to be enough to reignite that spent sconce. But let's see. No, that's no good. Okay, so in that case, what I'm going to try here is move a torch. Let's try and bring this thing back in here. Oh no, wait, I'm supposed to do something with the talismans. Unfortunately, Erethian stopped talking to me. I don't think I wrote down what precisely we're supposed to do. Let's see. No, okay, he's not going to chat with me anymore. Well, that's fine. I'm going to take a guess at what I'm supposed to do here. So we have some talismans. They do have directions, I note. So let's try putting this one here, this one here, and this one here. Nope. Let's have another look at that code. Convex, concave. Do light, talisman listed as Britannia to such talisman. So truth, love, and courage talisman. So it does say here that those are the ones that are required. But it doesn't. But I mean, I have them here, and I have this. The watch that's here. It may be that I just don't have enough light. No, I don't know quite what's going on here. Let's see. I'm going to look up a proper walkthrough. No, that's not fair. The universal hint system that I was using is actually very helpful, and I like the fact that it gives hints rather than directly giving you answers, but I'm a little stuck here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think I'm supposed to ask Arcadian. Let's try that then. Yes, master. What dost thou seek of thy servant? Arcadian asks you in a deep, harmonic voice, which I don't think I can do help. Arcadian's voice is smug as he replies to your request for assistance. Yes, I can help thee if thou wishest to exile what remains of Exodus to the void. Firstly, thou shalt have need of the lenses of which the doddering old fool spoke. Next, thou needs must have the 3 talismans of principle. And finally, make sure that there are lit torches upon the walls to either side of the pedestal upon which the dark core rests. Talismans? The talismans of principle must be placed upon the dark core like wedges in a pie. Ah, that's what we're not doing. Lenses? The concave and convex lenses which thou used to place the codex of infinite wisdom within the void, I believe now sit forgotten in the Museum of Britannia. They must be placed between the dark core and the torches on either side of the pedestal. Okay, goodbye. And that at least tells us what we're supposed to do. Where's Maria vanished to? Maria? There you go. Might as well swap this out since I'm picking up that torch anyway. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's put the spent thing here and no, that there. Okay, so these should be placed like wedges of a pie. Don't really want to give a pie a wedgie, that sounds messy, but well, if that's the way the spell works, I suppose. Oh, there we go, and then a 4th one appears. I feel like we're playing Trivial Pursuit. No, thou must not do this! Erethian's voice is full of anguish. He raises his arm and begins a powerful spell. Was, Ort, Rel, Tim! He stops mid-spell and begins another, pointing towards the Talisman of Infinity. Was, Arnort, Ilem! You immediately recognize the resonance of a spell gone awry, and apparently so does Erethian. A look of horror comes on his wrinkled features, which appear to become more lined by the second. Ooh dear. And then that happens? I'm sure that Lord British even now awaits news of Exodus exile. It is time to leave this barren island behind. Whew. Poor Erethian. Nothing on his body, and we've successfully exiled Exodus. We should probably take these back to from where we got them. Done. Right, so we're done with the expansion pack then. Let's just quickly loot Erethian's home and see if there's anything of use to us in here. Don't think we need anything from the books. This all looks like fairly basic, normal stuff. Oh, food. We could use food. We could always use food. So, what else? Suppose the next thing is to head back to Britain. Now, we can teleport back there, but we don't want to leave our carpet here. So we're going to fly back, I think. Anything else of interest in here? I don't think so. Okay. I think we're done here then. Just go and report back to Lord British. And as we're approaching the hour mark, I think we'll probably end the stream there once we've done that. Let's save to be on the safe side. To be on the safe side, as I've made that joke a couple of times, but that's okay. I like it, so I'll keep making it. Right, and which way? Oh, yes, it's just this way, I think. Right, lads. Left, lads. Centre, lads. Something like that, at any rate. Upwards, lads. Downwards, lads. Forwards, lads, and backwards, lads. And I suppose if we go for full 6 degrees of freedom, we might have pitch, lads, and yaw, lads, and roll, lads. Not just right, lads. Anyway. Fairly ominous music to accompany our return to Britain. Oops, excuse me if you heard that notification. Get rid of that quickly. Right, sit down and let's go chat with Lord British quickly. As one does, you know. As well, it kind of does really, because I gather that Richard Garriott, Lord British himself, seems to be quite an approachable fellow. At least so I gather. I don't know that from personal experience by any means, but yeah, that's the impression I have. By the way, since we're going to see Lord British, this sword is one of the few things that can kill him in this game, if I recall correctly. So yes, there's that. It can be used to kill pretty much anything, as I recall. I think we want to go this way. Right, here we are. Now, we just need to locate Lord British. Hello, Chuckles. Goodbye, Chuckles. Hello, that's Inamo, I think? Okay, he's not in his throne room. Good chance he's at affairs of state. Oh, wait, hold on. I see people in the dining room. Maybe he's... No, I don't see him there. Oh, someone's having fish and chips by the looks of it. I would not mind some fish and chips. But I don't have fish and chips. Ah, there we go. Excuse me. I have felt the passing of the remains of Exodus from this realm. It has lifted a great weight from my shoulders. And so, Avatar, I cannot let this accomplishment go unrewarded. Please kneel, my friend. Lord British holds out his hands as you obey his command. I congratulate and thank thee, Thorm. Thy deeds continue to speak well of thee. Thank you. Right, I presume I got a level up of some sort. Let's have a quick look. I have lots of XP. I have training points. Actually, let's just see. What do the training points look like? 6, 15. We could probably go and do some training somewhere. Alright, but I think that's where we're going to call it for the stream. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had fun. I very much have. And yes, we have conquered evil and defeated Exodus for it is our Avatar's second time, and completed the expansion pack, what we these days would call DLC, for Ultima VII, Forge of Virtue. And from it we got not only that level up, but I believe the strongest sword in the game. So yes, a nice little side thing, and I suppose next time the thing to do might be to get back into the main game. We'll see. Anyway, that's that for now. Again, thank you for joining me. Stay well and goodbye.